Hi Bob, thanks so much for coming today. And this is your wife Pat. I interviewed her earlier.
Thank you.
And you guys have come from all the way up by Ely. Can you tell me why you've come? And I know you're a vet with Veterans for Peace.
Yes, I am. And you know, I especially support your activities, and I really enjoy coming here to do a little information picketing at Camp Ripley, because 49 years ago our government made me go to summer camp here. After I served a tour of duty in Vietnam in combat, and my 2 years enlistment or draft obligations were done, the next year they made me go to summer camp. So I had to spend 2 weeks here, and then later 2 weeks in South Dakota the next year. So I have special feelings about Camp Ripley.
Well, thank you for coming all the way and bringing your RV down here and offering the bathroom to the folks that have come here today, and appreciate your coming all this way. And your t-shirt, I'm just going to get a close-up of that there. It says Power to the Peaceful. Veterans for Peace, 28th National Convention in Madison, Wisconsin. Has that already occurred?
Yes, it has. A couple of years ago, Pat and I went to the Veterans for Peace National Convention in Madison, and it was a great gathering, and several of my fellow veterans got arrested for singing in the Capitol. As you know, Wisconsin has had some troubled activities over the years, and so our Veterans for Peace were there bringing their message. And
that was the Moral Monday? No, that wasn't Moral Monday. That was what did they call it?
I forget the specific title that they had. They were just singing at the Capitol, being witnesses for peace and civilized government. And it's kind of sad that we still have to fight to have a civilized government, because, you know, this year is the 50th anniversary of my service in Vietnam.
Interesting.
And you would think after 50 years we would have learned something, but we're still making the same mistakes. Iraq, Afghanistan, Yemen, Syria, we're still making the same mistakes we made 50 years ago, trying to solve diplomatic problems with just an amazing amount of firepower. And I search back and try to think what kind of symbolizes my service in Vietnam, and one of our first confirmed kills in Vietnam was a 12-year-old Buddhist monk. And for me, that's a good example of what happens when you go into a war in a small, poor country with an amazing amount of firepower. It's innocent civilians, women and children, wedding parties that are getting blown to bits just because we didn't have the wisdom to use diplomacy instead of firepower.
Isn't that the truth? Thank you so much, Bob, and for Pat for coming all this way.
Thank you for what you've done.
Appreciate it.